What up, y'all? Got this video from TikTok. Let's go ahead and get it started. I ain't trying to hold up y'all time, so let's go.
To the kindest, most loving man I'd ever known. He was the kind of person who made everyone around him feel cared for, safe, and loved. We were planning our wedding. I found him feel cared for. I thought I was engaged to the kindest, most loving man I'd ever known. He was the kind of person who made everyone around him feel cared for, safe, and loved. We were planning our wedding. I thought we were going to spend the rest of our lives together. And then I made the dumbest mistake of my life. I kissed someone else. It was meaningless and I regretted it
You
the moment it
did.
happened. The guilt was unbearable. I told him the next day because I couldn't keep it from him. I begged for forgiveness, promised I'd do anything to fix it. But he just looked at me like I'd shattered something deep inside him. He didn't yell, he didn't cry. He just said, "It's over," and walked out.
Wow.
I tried to reach him for weeks. He ignored
I
every
think we
call
have
and
a hard
text.
time
Eventually, I
understanding
wrote
that
him a long letter apologizing and asking him for one chance to talk.
men,
When he
right,
finally
they
agreed to meet,
see
I thought maybe, just maybe,
women
we could
as
work through it. We
a possession thing, right? Yes, it sounds horrible. I don't care. That's what it is. They see it as possession. So once somebody steals my possession, it's no longer mine. And we look at it as this is my domain, this is mine, this is my castle. Like this is my territory. So once you allow another man in my territory, it no longer becomes my territory, right? And not only does he look at you differently, right? But well, he looks at the relationship differently, but he looks at you differently. So much so in a way that he's saying, well, you know, he's picturing the guy kissing you, right? Or and you might say it's a kiss or whatever, and he don't even believe it. He by far believes that you took it past that. But let's just keep on going.
talked about our memories, the good times, the love we shared, all the dreams we had for the future. For a moment, it almost felt like old times. And then I asked him if he could ever forgive me. What he said next has been
Oh
burned
my
into my
gosh.
brain ever since. I hear it every single day, word for word, and it plays in my mind like a broken record.
Wow.
I hope someone comes into your life who makes you feel loved and safe just to betray you. I hope you spend every day wondering if the people you trust are lying to
Oh
you.
my
I hope
gosh.
you never feel secure in love again. I hope even when things seem perfect, there's a part of you that can't shake the doubt. I hope every I love you you
Ooh, that
say makes
stings,
you wonder
boy.
if they really mean it. And when it
Ooh,
all
that
falls apart,
stings.
when it breaks
He
you,
said,
I hope
whatever
you
I
remember
gave
that this
you,
is what you gave me.
I hope you get it.
He
But then
didn't
I
say it
hope
to be
that person
cruel.
turns around and
Whoa.
He
tells
wasn't a
you
cruel
it's
man.
not really real. Damn, that ooh, that boy was talking though. Y'all gotta give it to him. That man he was talking.
He was the kindest, most selfless person I'd ever known. That's what makes it hurt so much. He said it because it was the truth, because that's what I did to him. He got up and left, but his words stayed. They live in my head, echoing constantly. Every night when I try to fall asleep, I hear them again. Every time I feel even a little happy, they come back to remind me that I don't deserve it. I've tried to move on, but I can't. I can't love anyone without doubting them. I can't trust anyone without waiting for the betrayal. Every relationship
Mm.
I've had since has fallen apart because of that fear, that voice in the back of my head telling me
What
it's
y'all
all
think
going to
about that,
happen again.
man?
I
What y'all
know
think
I
what
did
she
this to
just said?
myself. I know I
Like
might
he
even deserve
understands
this,
she.
but
I mean,
living
what he
with it
says
seems
sounds cruel.
unbearable some
Like
days.
we gotta be honest,
I
right?
still
That
know
that
where he
sounds
lives.
cruel. That
He didn't
sounds
move out of
harsh.
the
He's
apartment.
coming from a broken place. But I think she has to realize that hey, I caused it. Well, I think she does understand that she caused it, but I don't know if she. I don't. Man, I don't know. I don't know if the guy can really shake back from this, right? Because he's basically saying, "Man, I gave you everything. I gave you my all. I gave you my heart. I let it. I gave you my heart on a sleeve. You know, I gave it to you, and then you just took it in your hand and you crumbled it. So I think that's ooh wee boy. I don't even know what to tell her. That's crazy. But now she says she know where he lived. Don't do what you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Mm.
We used to share. He still works at the same company he did back then. I've kept track of him through mutual friends, though I've never asked him to relay anything back to him. I've watched from a distance as his life went on without me. And now, after all of these years, I'm thinking about going to him one more time to ask for forgiveness, to try and explain myself again, to tell him I've carried the weight of what I did every single day since he walked out. I don't even know what I'm hoping for. Maybe I just want to hear him say he's moved on, that he's happy, or that I can let go of the small selfish part of me that wonders if he ever thinks about us. Or maybe I'm hoping he'll say he can forgive me, even if it changes nothing. I know I shouldn't. He deserves peace. I know my showing up will only dredge up old wounds, but I don't know how to let go of his words or the fact that I've
Yeah,
destroyed
that's
every
it.
person
That's
who
over
ever
with,
truly
bruh.
loved me. And
You
in
might as
top
well just
common
cancel
sense,
Christmas with that
the
one.
kindest thing you can do is never
It's
to take
look.
things
It's
back.
good that you realize you messed up and all
Agreed.
that.
Move on.
Try and
But
Same.
move on. Get
now
therapy, girl.
he's moved
Yeah.
on. It sounds like he don't want nothing to do with you. He told you what his boundaries were, and you passed those boundaries. Some people have very strict boundaries. Some people don't, right? But you overstepped that boundary that he had with you to the point where there is no forgiveness. And you know what? He might forgive you, but that doesn't mean that he wants you, right? And you don't have the right to know anything. Like, come on, you know what? You just gotta go to therapy, get checked out. That shit sound crazy. But it sounds like he don't want nothing to do with you. You just gotta keep on going, kick rocks. You know what I mean? That's probably the best thing. Don't come back because, like you said, it's probably gonna bring up old wounds, and he just gonna fuss, scream, and yell. Like, how can you do that to me? Or he might be a healed man and just doesn't want that negativity in his life anymore. Maybe he's set to where he's at. Maybe he's remarried. Maybe, we don't know, right? But maybe he's in his ways. But hey, I always say that's a blessing. You know what I mean? That's a blessing that he got because he would have never known. You know what I mean? And I went through a similar situation, so I understand how that shit feel. That shit don't feel good. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. So damn, I feel bad for my man's, but she'll get over it. You know what I'm saying? She'll get over it. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time. Peace.